can't really, have a football coach who's never played football. As a data scientist, you are a purveyor of truth, and you have to really get comfortable with telling people no.
So another aspect of this is once a data scientist is in a unit, and of course is going to have a supervisor maybe, but this unit is embedded into a business. My experience, but it might change from company to company, and what we call the manager in different ways. But there's going to be somebody on the business side that is somewhat setting up the direction, like we're going to do this rather than this other thing. And now some of the challenges come up is that this person sometimes also needs some level of education.
I'll say this without naming any particular companies, but I've dealt with a lot of companies. I would say a lot of the people who are managing data scientists right now on the industry side, they lack some understanding about what data scientists can actually do. It's almost like having a football team and hiring somebody who's never played football before to manage it. It's kind of like, it's probably not going to work out so well, even if you have really good players. What I tell my students and other data scientists all the time is that you have to get comfortable with telling people no. As a data scientist or as an AI person, a machine learning person, there's a lot of misconceptions, amongst people who come from different areas or, lay people. And you have to get comfortable. People often say, hey, build me this model. I want to predict how many customers, patients, whatever, are going to do this next month, whatever. And you may have to come back to them and say, you can't do that. Either we can't do it with the data that we have, or maybe it's just there's no predictability to it. And you have to really get comfortable with telling people no. Your job is not to go out there and build accurate models. Your job is to be a purveyor of truth. And I emphasize that all the time. As a data scientist, you are a purveyor of truth. Sometimes the answer is yes, but sometimes it's no. And one of my real annoyances with people in data science is they're only focused on building the most accurate model. That's not the job. Sometimes a negative result, sometimes saying, hey, there is no pattern is useful information as well. And you have to be comfortable with saying no to those people. Because like you say, there are people in that sort of management level role who don't always understand what data science is or what you're capable of. In terms of their education, hopefully that just gets better over time as people who are in data science positions now move up to manage data scientists. Otherwise I don't really know how you're going to train people to manage data science. Like, you can't really, have a football coach who's never played football, but that's where we're at, so.